We're not throwing this box today. Yeah. Mail day. I don't want to throw this one. Because it's cool. Stay tuned. Hey everybody. As you can see, one second. There we go. As you can see, we have a big box. I know what it is. You don't know what it is. All the kids and my wife are in the bedroom, so you're probably going to hear them. Which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. This is a family household. Sometimes you're going to hear kids. But let's open the box. And then when this is a family household, so you're going to hear kids. Big ass knife. Pardon my French. Alright. Actually, hold on. This is Blind Guy RC. I should have something a little safer than that, you know? Probably. Here we go. I'll get a safer knife. Blind Guy RC. I know. Alright. Here we go. Always be safe, you know. Always be safe. Alrighty. Ooh. Okay, let's maybe do this. Okay. That down there for now. Alright, so as you can see, we got an optic. I got the Yokohama, struggled with the word today, Yokohama livery. I really like the gray cage. That was my kind of, you know, everything I've had in the past, Wraith, Bomber, Capra, Wraith, a couple Wraiths, but they've all been a black cage. So seeing something that's not black was great. I know the Rift and the Capra had red and stuff. Or orange. I don't like it. Just not my thing. Not my jam, man. So this has, obviously, Yokohama livery. This has the H10 axles, so it has the, I'm sure everybody knows, but it has the hydraulic ram assist. Still really cool. It's just that extra bit of realism in a truck, right? Then from there, what do we got? We got the new, yeah, that's the H10 front axle. It shows the really cool doors that are the panels that come off of your batteries. I like that, like the simplicity of that. Definitely something easy. The interior, so it's not a full-blown interior, but hey, there's an interior, that's good. It's got a driver. I may do the Night Customs one. Got a 3D printer, may as well try it out. It's got the Yokohama tires, obviously it's Yokohama. It's got the 1.9 Riots, I believe, plastic Riot wheels, which you know, I will be switching those out, but you know what? For an RTR, you can't really complain. They are a great beadlock, and if you don't have the money to get new Vanquish wheels, you can still get the inner clamp rings, so you can get the brass ones. There's things you can do to make the plastic wheels, you know, pretty much do what the metal wheels do. It's just a wheel. You know, you give them a paint job, you can do whatever you want to make them look better. If you just want metal, then buy. I like metal, so that's where we're going. It's got the 35 turn Vanquish motor, the 1060 Vanquish ESC, their receiver, remote receiver setup there, which is hands down. I actually have one right here. Because of another truck I have, which you may or may not see. Ooh, I got to peel that off. But this, you know, these are really nice. You can just do one-handed driving. Harley Designs actually has a thumb trigger, so you can do one finger thumb steering. But you know what? These are literally some of the nicest remotes that you get with a truck. So, and they take like 20, you can put 20 vehicles on this, so it's not horrible. But I do have the GT5 flysky. It might be old, but the thing just won't die. So I'll just be putting the other receiver in this, because I have a spare receiver. And there is the Vanquish VS1 Metal Gear Servo, which I believe is about a 35 kg, maybe a 40, somewhere around 30 to 40 kg servo. So I mean, that's, again, that's pretty good considering most servos are all a, you know, 15 to 20. So that's kind of nice. I think Traxxas might be 25, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, some people are annoyed with some of the stuff that this truck has. Let's see if it's on here. Ah, here. It's the whole box. So this has the VFD transmission, so not the twin, it's the VFD, same as the Fordyce, the Carbon, the Pros, the Ultras. Much more of a simple transmission. There's nothing wrong with the twins, but they are very... I don't see the point in it, per se. I'm learning Dig has its perks, so we'll go from there. But this has the 6% overdrive already built into it. You got your stainless links all the way around. Servo behind the front axle, so it is a true 4-link, which is cool for doing comp driving of any sort. The gears inside are the sintered gears in the transmission, and it's the one-piece diff in the axle. And that, I know, is what a lot of people are kind of bummed out about. Because, you know, their old trucks had the machine, or I think they were machined. Or they were just sintered. They weren't the one piece. That's what I do know. I think my Phoenix Portal has the 2-piece in it, I think. So you screw the ring, screw the ring into the locker itself. Whereas this is all just one piece. I don't plan on putting a massively powerful brushless system in this. I'm not looking to go racing. Probably, actually it will be, because I have one. It's going to be a HobbyWing SE. They're good. They're save on space. And it's more than enough for me. You know, all my trucks have a HobbyWing system in them, and I love them. They have the get up and go when I need it, and the low end when I need it. So that's just what we're going to stick with. When the time comes that I blow a gear, I will buy new gears. It's the way it is. No different than when you buy a, you know, $80,000 Jeep. You know, you start jacking it up. It looks so nice. You start jacking the Jeep up, putting bigger tires on it, and, well, what's going to happen? Things are going to start breaking. It's just the way it goes. It's no different than this. Oh, that was... Something fell. Whoop, whoop. Shit's dropping. Alright. This is going to go back in here. Because always save your boxes. Use them for shipping. Okay, so in said box is this box. This wheel box. Get my trusty knife. So, we have stuff. Okay. You got your optic manual. I'll definitely do a quick run through that. Got your VT1 remote receiver manual. Again, these things are actually really quite nice. I can't say enough about them for how... It's an RTR remote and it works so well. Your 1060 VE1, does the job. And then you have your numbers, because you got to put your numbers on the side of your truck. So I got to pick a number. I got it. Then in here you got your batteries. You have the... screw it, let's open it. The batteries will last until they don't. And then you put new ones in. But you know what? You can't complain about getting free AA batteries. If you have better ones, put those in your kids' toys. That's what I do. In this bag, we have the shifter cluster, the shifter doohickeys to go in the, so in the center console there is a spot where you can put your shifters right on the VFD. We've got some washers, we've got the tool to get your you got a nice little scale. Is it supposed to be that? Huh. That wasn't screwed in. So, there's that. I don't know if that's a thing. Should I make a post about it and post it in the Vanquish groups? My truck showed up and the gas tank was not screwed in. I want my money back. Or I'll just put 2 screws in it and get it done. But anyway, so there's just some random little bits and pieces in here. Got your T-handle. We've all got a billion of those. 1 second. Make sure the camera's still recording, because it likes to stop recording. Okay, so there's all these things. We don't really need those right now. Let's pull this out. Don't really need that right now. And as much as I'm not going to use it, I will pull it out, because... Pull it out. And as always, satisfying. There you go. You just saw the other one. There's the new one. There you go. Well, here's my new truck. I can definitely say the shocks need to be... Excuse me. I want this thing sitting lower. That's alright. I am loving these Yokohama tires. So there's the tires there. You can see the and that was the, see, it's just these two screws right in there, forgot to be put on. Not gonna lose my marbles on that, kind of stupid. You can see the driver, before I drop it, you can see the driver in there. There's my driver. I'll turn his head a little bit so he's looking at you. There you go, wave. You got your back plastic rack here with your well, it could be oxygen, it could be NOS, it could be whatever you want it to be, really. There's a radiator back there, if you can see. Right inside there, there's a radiator, which is cool. And that is the same radiator, that right there. That one got Sharpied because of stuff. There's the rear axle. So, you know, looks very much like F10 straight axle. No different. But where it's really different is the front. That, look at the steering angle. Like, that is some drift angle right there. That's insane. Like, doing some hardcore drifting with that angle. Very cool. Very cool. You got your steel, aluminum, I think it's steel, center link, and then these are plastic on the outside. I'll definitely change those out when I figure out what everybody's doing. I think they're using rod ends or something. And that's where you put your numbers, right there. Might get my wife to do that for me so they're on there nicely. Yeah. Definitely liking everything about this truck. This is a very nice truck. It's kind of got a bit of a Toyota-esque grille, FJ grille, which I'm perfectly fine with. As you can see, I have a lot of Toyotas. The Phoenix is a Toyota, I don't care what people say. To get to your door, so you take that out, you drop that out, and these are super nice machined pins. Why don't we get machined pins with all the other trucks? Gonna write a post and complain on Facebook about it. That slides out, and that's where you slide your battery. I think the other side is where the battery is, but oh well. You can see inside, so there's your motor. Get your motor in there, your ESC. So a lot of that's gonna be taken out and removed because I'm running a 2-in-1, saves me a lot of space. And then to slide it back on, there you go. So you literally just pull it off. And when you're done, slide it in. And, well, you know what happens after that. And then to put the thingy back in its thingy, get your shaft in the hole it's supposed to be in. Just pops right back up through there, like the other side. That's where your pin goes. I do have a drive shaft up here that I'm debating on using. Will it work? Oh, it will work. That is nice. So that'll fit there. That'll go up in there. This is an incision drive shaft from an Origin, and it's still kicking. So I'll pop that in the rear. You can see where the servo is underneath that axle there. So that's how the steering works. And again, you know, when you look at it from up front, like, yes, you can see there's a servo there. You can tell. I get it. But if you run a low pro servo, you're really not going to see a whole lot there. But you know what? Having that servo sitting that way, man, it is so much different than having it just sitting right on top of your axle, like how it was for, you know, years. So seeing that is really cool. It's definitely a new upgrade that I like. I think we're going to give it its first upgrade on camera, because you gotta. Blind Guy stickers. Got lots of them. Little bag. So if you would like some stickers, my Instagram or Facebook, one of the two, is down in the description. Find me on those. Just look up Blind Guy on Instagram and send me a DM, and I will. We can sort something out. I do have to start selling these now, though. For a good couple of years, I've just given away stickers for a long time. It's just getting to the point. If you buy, like if I sell a truck, I always send stickers with those. But if you want some stickers, we'll figure it out. I don't want to put prices on this platform, but it won't be a lot of money. So where should this sticker go? I think it's gonna go right there. Blind Guy RC, right on the hood. I think that works perfect. The rear shocks definitely need to be loosened up. I feel this thing's going to be very bouncy. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. There's definitely no oil in those. That's alright. I'm happy. We got a buggy again. But this thing is not like, Kappa or whatever. This really reminds me of the Bomber. Uno momento. Hello again. This thing really reminds me of the Bomber. Just in the sense of like very U4-esque type build or type truck. Some people may say otherwise. They might think it's a Ripper 2 or whatever, or Ripper 1 type truck, or I don't care. But The Bomber, I think, came out probably not before, but the Bomber was a big thing when it came out. It definitely had its issues. I didn't like the axles. I didn't like the transmission. But it was just, it was the first of its kind, per se. And maybe not first of its kind, whatever. But it was a big thing, and then it just, it dropped off. Because it just had so many problems in itself. Again, the transmission, I hate AR60 axles. I don't like them. I'm sorry if you guys do. I don't. Seeing this, though, just brings back those memories of that type of truck. The livery on this is amazing. Hard plastic panels, which is very cool. I like that. Super, super nice RTR tires. Like, they don't, when you buy them, like, from Vanquish, it's the red compound. When you buy an RTR, red compound. So I love that. That is just, that is the bee's knees, man. But, you know, just the way that the cage is built, just super nice. The bumper up front. The interior is super, super detailed. That rear, I like those little plates. A lot of people take these off. I'm gonna keep those on. I'm gonna put my chosen number, which is 04. That is my birthday, August 4th, 1990. So I'm going to put 04 on there, just for the sake of having 04. But I am definitely loosening these shocks off, because they need to be loosened. There you go. That'll probably squat down a little nicer. The front, again, super stiff. It's not the lightest truck when you really think about it. Like, it doesn't weigh a lot in a sense, but this is a big, thick plastic chassis. So it's got some weight to it. Well, that one's got a little oil in it. No oil. Nothing. Nothing. So I will take those apart and get, there we go. A little less rebound, a little more. Yeah. So there we go. Let's sit it up on its pedestal. Guess I still have to put that pin back in for that body clip. Just an all-out super cool truck. This is just my first impressions of the truck. I'm going to do a run stock like I did with the Fordyce. I'm not going to change anything on it. Stock electronics, stock everything. Then from there, we'll do things. But I'm keeping this thing stock for its maiden run, and we're going to see what it can do stock. You know, excuse me. I'm pretty sure it's going to do well. Like, stock, out of the box, it will do very well. So, now we got to find the hole. As a blind guy, that's a lot easier said than done. go. Found the hole. Congratulations. But yeah, stock S8 E shocks. It's probably going to get my Proline shocks, I'll be honest with that, because they will work proper with this setup. But again, not for its first run. Wheels, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I actually traded my red methods, which I was thinking of putting on this, for a whole truck, which is a completely different video. We'll see. And because a buddy of mine local here got this same truck, and he was looking for red Vanquish wheels. And I was like, well, here you go. And he's like, well, I got this. And I was like, alright. So we did that. So now I'm, yeah, not taking the bronze ones off the Forerunner. We're not taking those off the wedding truck, because that truck is, that's the special truck. Just married, as I call it. So, you know, it's, I gotta think. Everyone does riots. I'm not a massive riot fan. Just saying. I like the 101s. I like the tanks. The bullies are alright, but I'm not going to go with bullies. Those are the only bullies I actually like, because they're machine face. They're kind of unique in their own way. Yeah, maybe 105s, but again, I might go 2.2, so we'll see. Yeah. So there's the video, everybody. I don't know what else to say. I'm stoked. New truck. I'm very excited to take this out. Now I gotta put two screws in the back there, like quality control. Jeez. Could care less. I'll get those screws put in there, not a problem. And we'll take it out for its run. And yeah, there's like lots of people doing some cool stuff. DSM Off-Road. Yeah, they have some really cool stuff for the rear, like little beds and stuff, so might end up buying those. Like some really cool stuff. Yeah, definitely got to get some, 4.75 foams, get some dual stage foams in there. Wheels will be the first big purchase for the truck. As I already have a servo and everything that can go in here. But, yeah, this is what we're going to get. Or this is what, what? This is going to be the next run video. Does that make sense? Yeah. So stay tuned for that. And, cool, right? Like, so cool, man. Alright, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. And, yeah. Hope everyone's having a great week. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Hit that little notification bell, let you know whenever I do a new video. If it's not every week, it's every other week. Life gets busy, and it's hot up here, and I don't want to be shirtless in a video. And so I have a fan going right there. So sorry if you hear the Dyson blowing air at me to keep me from overheating. But it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much. And we will see you in the next video. What one do you like? You know, let's help the algorithm. What optic do you want? Do you want the Yokohama or you like the Sparko? What's your favorite one? What's your favorite color? Everybody, peace out.